when we talk about the industry, why do you think industry जो biodiesel industry की हम बात करें तो वो इतना टेक ऑफ नहीं कर पाई? Why don't we see biodiesel so extensively around us? क्या रीजन रहे
See,
उसके?
basically biodiesel needs feedstock, and biodiesel, the first generation technology, they use oil for converting into biodiesel. So there were so many countries, still there are countries who are surplus in edible oil. Like Malaysia, Indonesia is surplus in palm oil. Then we have US which is surplus in soya oil. Europe is surplus in rapeseed oil. So they were all converting their excess surplus oil into biodiesel. But India is a net importer of edible oil also. After crude oil, the second import comes from edible oils. So converting edible oil into biodiesel was not a viable proposition. Now biodiesel made from edible oils is gone case for India. Then we started searching for non-edible oils or fats. So we tried Jatropha, you might have heard of, everybody has heard of Jatropha, which is non-edible, that plant can grow in wasteland. So then people started thinking, okay, let's use Jatropha oil for making biodiesel.
Wow.
We also use that. Lot of experiments, and tallow also was used cooking oil. Lot of feedstocks were discovered during that period. But then all these feedstocks were in minimal quantity. And Jatropha was supposed to be the major feed. Government also stepped in. They said, okay, we'll allot you. It can grow on wasteland. So government said, we can allot you land. So there were thousands of acres of lands were allotted to entrepreneurs that you please grow Jatropha and make biodiesel out of it. But then there was a scam. India is a country of scams. At least for last 10 years, we don't see any scams. But then that time, so people started selling diesel का पेड़ 1,000 रुपये 1,000 रुपये. जट्रोफा की 200 स्पीसीज होती हैं, उसमें से only 2 species have the oil content more than 30%. All other species are having oil less than 1%. बट जब पेड़ को देखा जाता है तो उसमें ये पता नहीं लगता कि इसमें से जो निकलेगा वो क्या होगा. सो इसके ऊपर लगा दिया. खूब लोगों ने पेड़ लगाए, बट बेचारों के किसानों के बहुत पैसे डूबे, क्योंकि वो 2-3 साल वेट करना पड़ता था, फिर उसमें ऑयल ही नहीं था. सो जितनी एनर्जी और पैसा लग गया वो सब डूब गया. सो ड्यू टू बैड टेक्नोलॉजी और बैड फार्मिंग प्रैक्टिसेस ये कहीं पहुंच नहीं पाया. तो दैट इज़ द मेन रीज़न. लैक ऑफ फीड स्टॉक स्टिल वो परसिस्ट करता है कि फीड स्टॉक नहीं है, इसलिए इंडिया में बायोडीजल नहीं पहुंच पा रहा कहीं पे भी.
Okay, and I think we are talking about a time somewhere around 2008 or so. उस टाइम पे एक मेजर फाइनेंशियल क्राइसिस भी हुआ था. So a lot of things were happening around the world which contributed to industry not being able to fly. So after that 2008 में जब ये हुआ, post that from कैसे आपने realize करा that अब biodiesel का scope शायद कम है, maybe some other form of biofuel like biogas has more opportunity. So what is the story behind that?
See, basically whenever there is a scam, it is better to get away from it. So when this Jatropha plantation, there were 99.9% failure out of 100. Except our plantations, we did plantations for 10,000 hectares. We never used to charge from farmers. We used to give them free of cost the seeds and support system, everything. And we did plantation in wastelands where nothing was growing. And we were asking, offering a very good buyback price. But then besides that, there are 100,000 hectares which was planted but could not give any recovery to the farmers. So everybody was perceiving it as a big scam. So that we discovered in year 2008, it is better to get away from it, and simply if the feedstock is not available, then what we can do? We need to find some other avenue. So then it came to us that what can be the next best option. So I, being a dairy technologist, I thought biogas can be a very good option. And in Delhi that time, our Supreme Court asked all the commercial vehicles to run on CNG. So we thought, why can't we make Bio CNG? And then that's how this idea came.
Okay.
And this idea I floated to Delhi government. And
Hmm.
that time, Sheila Dikshit madam was the CM.
Yeah, Worli story, I think, is very interesting. So, what was the story behind Delhi's first waste to biofuel project? If you can share about that.
All right. So when this journey started, I have got very good friends in government, very good IAS officers, very good officers who are always helping to take their new ideas to government, because they are the people who run the government. So the chief secretary of Delhi, I met him and he said, this is something very interesting. एक काम करते हैं, आपका मीटिंग कराते हैं मैडम के साथ, शीला दीक्षित मैडम, सीएम मैडम के साथ. I said, sir, I will be honored. So then he arranged a meeting. That was 4th February 2010. And when CM sits, then all the officials of the municipal corporation, then environment department, everybody was sitting there. And then I made a presentation कि मैडम हम एक काम करते हैं, कचरे से ना हम ये नेचुरल गैस बनाएंगे और इसको रिप्लेस करेंगे फ्यूल को. सो मैडम कहती हैं, देखिए हम लोग पिछले 20 साल से देखते आ रहे हैं, इतने सारे लोगों ने कोशिश कर ली कचरे का कुछ कर पाए. यहाँ स्विट्ज़रलैंड से कंपनी आ गई, यूएसए से कंपनी आ गई, पूरी दुनिया से कंपनी आ गई, बट वो सारी फेल हो गई. तो आप क्या कर पाओगे? तो मैंने कहा, मैडम एक काम करिए, आप एक हमें चांस दीजिए. If it works, it is yours. If it doesn't, it is mine. I'll take it back. She said, okay, done. Then do one thing. Do it in my own premises. I will like to see it every day how it happens. She was a very dynamic lady. She used to take very bold decisions. And then she asked me, okay, now tell me how fast you can do this. I said, madam, I can do in 3 months of time, provided I get all the support from you. So then she appointed one OSD and she said, okay, you go with Atul and do this project as soon as possible. So then I said, okay. I said, madam, okay, I need all the support. Then she said, when can we start the project? I said, madam, you tell me when you want. She said 20th August is the birthday of Rajiv Gandhi ji, so you do on that day. I said, okay, madam, done. So from 4th February 2010 to 20th August 2010, she inaugurated that plant, and that is successfully operational even till date.
Okay, interesting. And I think that was the time when the organization shifted from liquid biofuels to gas based biofuel and majorly biogas.